Why is every guy I meet in the province experts at the cha-cha? And how is it linked to rice farming? I've got my own theory on that, and I've witnessed it with my own eyes. I'm Jeff, by the way. I'm a Brit trying to make a go of it here in the Philippines. This is beef Paris. And last one. Hey, good morning, breakfast time. Beef toast and rice, because today rice is light. This is my breakfast in the Philippines. Whether it's breakfast, your lunch or your dinner, rice comes with everything. That's literally because rice is life. It means so much more than just a staple food. But after making this video, I've never looked at a grain of rice the same. I've never taken rice for granted, that's for sure.
What old are you?
How old am I? How old do you think I am? How old do you think?
30.
Yeah, good one. The rice in the paddy field has been grown for several months and it has to be harvested at the right time. Too soon or too late, it will reduce the yield and they won't get as much quantity of rice at the end. Rice needs a supply of fresh running water, so every paddy field has an inlet and an outlet to make sure the water is clean and fresh. It's a beautiful setting and it's a beautiful landscape surrounded by coconut palms and paddy fields, but the work is hard, especially under the heat of the midday sun. But it's hard, back-breaking work. This is a father and son working hard here. 75, he's not too old to work in the paddy field, it seems. It's a family affair though, and the women and the children will join in soon, you'll see. The kids take their part. Every day is a school day, they're learning as they're working. Perhaps they'll learn some dance moves, you'll see what I mean in a second. This is the threshing stage. No machinery to separate the grain, but only a couple of dance moves. I'd like to use a better term than just dancing, but it's probably not. It's probably a good term to use. Just watch these guys. You see, all these guys are experts at the cha-cha. They can dance like they haven't got a bone in their body. They're all experts because they're bringing the rice in the traditional way down the paddy fields. If you haven't subscribed yet, it'd be great if you could. I'll come and do a dance for you. But if I was to head to the market, I'd find a 50 kilogram sack of rice for around 2,400 pesos these days, which equates to about 32 UK pounds or 39 US dollars. But obviously not everybody can afford a 50 kilogram sack, so it's a little bit more expensive buying it by the kilogram, but it'll be about 50 to 60 depending on the type of rice that you buy. And there's a lot to choose from because there's about 216 types of rice in the Philippines alone. And the local producers, when they get their rice to market, it is sold as milled rice. But back home in the UK, when I was a complete rice novice, I used to pick a pack of rice off the shelf, which costs about 180 pesos per kilogram. I've just checked online the prices, so it's a lot more expensive there. But you just get the one type long grain rice, and there's no variety and no hybrids of special types of rice either. I am beginning to get, not an expert, but I can certainly tell the difference in the taste of rice and different types of rice these days, whereas I couldn't in the past.
Hindi ko napansin yan sa irara.
Being in the province and surrounded by coconut plantations, you're never far away from natural refreshment. The very refreshing buko juice, the juice of the young coconut. And these guys look like they can't wait. Once the threshing is complete, the rice is collected and put into sacks ready for transport, making sure not a single grain of rice is missed.
Magtalikod din sa camera. Pag-araw ka, nakaatubang. Kita mo ba kamirit man? Hindi ka magmirit. Slime ka dyan? Slime ka dyan?
When the rice is in the sack is secured using what has been found locally, and here he's using the fibrous strands of a coconut leaf. But today it's been a good effort. They've got over 2 sacks full, which is just over 100 kilograms of rice. But once it goes to the mill and the husk removed, that will reduce down to about half. With each sack weighing about 50 kilograms, they transport them to the road, throw them on the back as if it's full of feathers, and transport them to the road. But there's no carabao today, so the rice has got to be transported using motorbike. Before the rice goes to be de-husked at a mill, it is dried in the sun. So it's laid out on tarpaulin on the road, and it's a common sight in the province when you're driving down the road to see the rice on tarpaulins actually on the road drying in the sun. And after a hard day on the paddy field, there's no other way to relax than a couple of beers and a little bit of a dance. Go on lads, enjoy yourself.